guys, welcome to the new episode of Shivsagar Academy. So today we will be discussing about one of the important hot topics on current affairs, that is that is megalithic culture. So recently, in news, we have found out new menhirs which were found on the Podamala hills on Kerala Tamil Nadu border. So moving on more about the news, menhirs are monolithic slabs that are erected above the ground and maybe small or gigantic in height. So, in these hills, houses hundreds of cobblestone structures pointing to the existence of a structured graveyard of a prehistoric civilization, which is dating back around 3000 years. So, that is why these menhirs are in use recently. So, moving on. So there were also in Podamala Hills in Kerala, Tamil Nadu border, there are also hundreds of cobbled stone structures pointing to the existence of a structured graveyard, which is of a prehistoric civilization which is dating back around 3000 years ago. So that is a huge history. And these menhirs are largest ever recorded menhirs in Kerala. So moving on to menhirs, these are endemic to certain religions only and are a feature of megalithic culture. And discussing more about megalithic culture in India, this culture refers to cultural remains found in the megaliths and from habitation sites associated with them. So that is the connection between menhirs and megalithic culture. So, as we have already discussed, that this menhirs has a history of 3000 years, which is of a prehistoric civilization. So, it has a connection with megalithic culture. So, megalithic culture refers to the cultural remains found in megaliths and from habitation sites associated with them. So, moving on to megaliths, these megaliths include different kinds of monuments that have one common thing in common. That is, they are made of a large, roughly dressed slabs of stone, and such monuments have been found in many parts of world in Europe, Asia, Africa, and in Central and South America. So that is more about megalithic these structures, that is menhirs. So in this Indian subcontinent, megaliths occur in the far south, that is in the Deccan Plateau, and in the Vindhyan Aravalli ranges, and also in northwest. So these megalith sites in India is dated to a period ranging from 1300 BCE to 12th century BCE, and I'm sorry, 1300 BC to 12th century CE. So that is the dated period of megalithic sites in India. And so megaliths in Vindhyas refer to a pre-iron chalcolithic context, which is in associated with peninsular India, or associated with the Iron period. So the practice of making megaliths continues among certain tribal communities of India, such as the Khasis of Assam, Mundas of Chotanagpur. So that has a connection between this Khasis of Assam and also Mundas of Chotanagpur. So moving on, we can see that megaliths reflect certain burial styles that emerged at different times in different places and continued for quite some time. So the origin of some of these burial practice that can be traced to a Neolithic or Chalcolithic context. So which is very important. So for instance, pit and urn burials are found in South Indian Neolithic and Chalcolithic sites, and also there were two burials which were marked by stones have been found at Vadgal in Karnataka. So that is one of the important thing. So as we can see, Karnataka has also some kind of history in this Neolithic Chalcolithic context, and also, however, unlike burials of Neolithic Chalcolithic phase, which they tend to be within the habitation, megalithic burials are located in a separate area, and the separation of abodes of the living and the dead is significant. So that is an indicative of a shift in social organization. So the three basic types of megaliths are chamber tombs, unchambered tombs, and megaliths not connected with burials. So these are the three basic types of megaliths which we can find in which we can find in the archaeology as per the archaeological survey. That is, the three basic types are chamber tombs, unchambered tombs, and megaliths, which are not connected with the burials. So the various types of megalithic monuments are found are menhirs, which is already discussed, and dolomenoid schist, which is also known as dolmen, and also topical, etc. So these are the things which connects this Neolithic Chalcolithic phase. So megaliths in India cannot be treated as representing a single homogeneous or contemporaneous culture. So as so megaliths in India cannot be treated as representing a single homogeneous or a contemporaneous culture. So it's entirely different. So that is the things which we have all about megalithic culture in India. So this news is due to, or this topic is currently very hot because new menhirs were found in this Podamala hills of Kerala Tamil Nadu border. So I'll explain the topic once more. That is, the menhirs are nothing which is they are monolithic slabs that are erected above the ground, and they may be small or gigantic in height. So recently it was founded in Kerala Tamil Nadu border. So in this area, which we founded this menhirs, which we have some kind of evidence regarding the houses, which is hundreds of cobblestone structures pointing to the existence of a structured graveyard. This graveyard has a history of 3000 years, that is of a prehistoric civilization, that represents a prehistoric civilization. So menhirs are largest ever recorded menhirs. These menhirs are largest ever recorded menhirs in Kerala. And so moving on to the features of megalithic culture, the sculptural remains found in megaliths are found from the habitation sites which are associated with them. So moving on to the sites, we can see many parts of world in Europe, Asia, Africa, and in Central and South America. So in Indian subcontinent, the megaliths have been occurred in far south, that is in Deccan Plateau, the Vindhyan Aravalli ranges, and northwest. So these sites is being happen, or these sites is been around the period as per the ASI Archaeological Survey of India. It's around 1300 BCE to 12th century CE. So that is one of the important topic. So these megaliths in Vindhyas refer to a pre-iron Chalcolithic context, which is also a peninsular India which is associated with the Iron period. So, and also the practice of making megaliths continues as among certain tribal communities of such India as Khasis of Assam and Mundas of Chota Nagpur. So that these two sites are of very important, that is Khasis of Assam and Mundas of Chota Nagpur. So moving on, we can see that these megaliths reflect certain burial sites that emerge at different times in different places and continued for quite some time. So this origin of some of these burial practices can be traced in Neolithic and Chalcolithic context. So this marked stones are also found in Vadgal in Karnataka. It's also found in Vadgal in Karnataka. So these megalithic burials are located in a separate area. So this separation of bodies of living and in dead is significant, that is indicative of a shift in social organization. So three basic types of megaliths are chamber tombs, unchambered tombs, megaliths not connected with burial. So that is of three types, and also it cannot be treated as representing as a single homogeneous or a contemporaneous culture. So that is all about megalithic culture. So hope you like this video. If you have any comments or suggestions, or if you need any materials, kindly comment below the comment box below this video. So also if you like this video, kindly subscribe our channel Shivsagar Academy. Thank you. Have a nice day.